Take 3 big breaths in child's pose. Just let the belly really fully release. And then just crawl your hands a little left, a little right. We won't be here long. We're going to actually move into another calming position into Shavasana, but just thought it'd be nice to kind of let the belly fully release, the diaphragm release. And then as slowly as you can kind of meander your way up and over into a full Shavasana to really start slowly on this cold, cozy winter day. Letting the belly face up now. But in child's pose, the belly can really fully release and just allow, even though your belly is now upright, just really fill the belly fully, the diaphragm fully, let the breath come from there. With the eyes closed, breathe in and out through the nostrils if you want to start to find that Ujjayi breath, constriction of the throat that sounds like the ocean, or if you want to continue some audible big sighs on the exhale. And if there's any intention that comes to your mind for this new year, this new cycle, this new month, let that just be organic. If it's a word or a thought, it doesn't have to be a resolution of any kind or anything big. And if nothing comes to mind, that's fine too. Just being here, being with your body, being with your breath is enough. And I'll offer some words from Lily Tomlin that can maybe set as an intention. If trying harder doesn't work, have you tried softer? So a good reminder as we enter the new year. A lot of times people want to set big goals for themselves, which is totally fine, but just knowing that it's also okay to be softer with yourself on and off the mat during the practice, just noticing your energy and what will serve you. Taking another big breath. And then just start to walk the feet in, bend left knee, bend right knee, plant the feet, reach the hands for the knees, for the shins, and start to just pull the shins away from you. Kind of squeeze the thighs out to the left and to the right. Yeah, just squeezing the thighs, rolling the ankles around, and starting to let the head just gently rock side to side on the mat. And then start to extend the right leg high and the left leg to the earth. Roll the foot there and bend and extend. So press the heel to the sky. And then keeping that right leg lifted, now use your hands behind the neck, lift head, neck, and shoulders, but make sure your hands are like a little basket for support. Lift and hover the left toes. Stay here, lift a little more, and then just cross the left leg behind the right. If it helps your head and your neck, keep the hands here. And if you do it without the support, just reach for your toes. Reach little crunches, building some heat internally. 3 more. Lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. And then lower that down with the right leg crossed over the left ankle. Reach the arms overhead. Left hand to right wrist and lean to your left. Kind of like a banana shape in your body. And then just let it go. Take the arms and the legs apart again. You could shake the arms, the legs, let the neck, the ears sway side to side. And again, start to bend the knees. So soles of the feet can kind of glide up the mat. Reach the hands for the knees and then for the shins. Pull the knees, the thighs away from each other. Again, flex and point the toes or wiggle your toes and your ankles. Maybe even a little rock and roll on your sacrum side to side. And then this time, the right leg goes long towards the mat, towards the earth, and the left leg reaches up to the sky. And just bend and extend. Just feel that left thigh opening. The quad muscle engaging. And the next time your left heel is lifted, Interlace the fingers behind your head, elbows nice and wide, lift head, neck, and shoulders. Already the core starts to work. You can stay here, or you can lift and hover the right toes, right leg off the earth. Hands can stay behind the head as you start to crunch up. Right leg starts to lift up behind the left, so left ankle's over the right, and your arms can reach for the sky, for the legs, towards the ceiling, towards the toes, or they can stay behind the back just to support the neck, or behind the head to support the skull a little more. Keep going, a few more crunches, feeling the heat inside that you're creating. Nice, maybe one or two more. And then with that, cross the legs, lower everything back to the earth, ankles down, arms overhead. Right hand to left ankle, kind of point the toes to the right, reach the arms to the right. A little side stretch here. Big breath in and out. Just extend your arms and feet away from each other again like a star. Be still for a moment, or if you need to wiggle again, maybe scrunch up the face, the jaw, the tongue, the toes. Open and close the mouth or the fingers. Just kind of feel yourself here like a little starfish, being still or wiggling, getting any fidgets out. And as you're ready, start to gather everything back in, hug the knees in, hands behind the thighs, rock and roll, let it be a nice little massage, and then you'll start to rock and roll your way to just a comfortable or least uncomfortable seat. It could be cross-legged. Just place your hands on your thighs, sit up a little taller, roll the shoulders back. You can keep the eyes closed if you'd like. And then bring the hands, the palms to meet at your heart and start to rub the hands together. Start to feel the friction, feel the energy, feel the heat that you're creating. Keep softening the jaw and the shoulders. As you go a little stronger, a little faster, feel the warmth you're creating in this chilly season, building some warmth, building some heat. We worked the core, but now just keep working the fingers, a few more breaths. Keep breathing as you rub, 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 rub. And then pause, take a big breath in. Place the palms over your eyelids. Just feel the warmth that you created. Exhale, release the arms, and just make your way to tabletop. So come to hands and knees. Hips and knees in line. Spread your fingers nice and wide. And just shift the weight around a little here, forward and back, to feel the finger pads kind of claw the mat and really support your wrists and support you. Feeling the shoulders loosen up as you kind of circle around or move side to side, forward, back. You can tap out the feet here a little bit. And then start to find stillness in your neutral tabletop and just tent the fingers like a little spider. The palms lift and then lower, and do the other side. So going left and right, just kind of tenting onto the fingertips, almost onto the nails, and just kind of feel how the forearms get a little stronger and have to work to do that. And then the palms lower back down. Keep going side to side. And then once you've ended where you feel somewhat even, hands stay down, palms down, and just lower the forearms. See if you can lower the elbows down in line with the wrists parallel to each other. And then lift back up, tabletop. Keep going, lowering, squeeze the elbows, and the shoulders have to work. The elbows want to splay out. And when you're ready, see if you can pull those forearms back up. If one leads, that's okay, but see if you can slowly lower and lift. At the same time, the elbows go down and the forearms go up. One more time, you can lower, and next time you're lowered, just stay there. And take some little baby cat-cows. There's not a whole lot of range of motion. Just notice how it feels from there. To undulate the spine, to tuck the chin. And then tuck the toes and start to walk the hands all the way back. Great for the fascia of the feet, but if it gets too much, just untuck at any point. Let's reach the arms up, bend the right elbow, left hand to right elbow, and get a nice tricep stretch there. If you want to add on, you can reach the left arm under for your shirt, Or for the fingertips, getting into those shoulders, a nice stretch. Lift the chest, lift the heart. Another big breath in and out. And then release the arms, shake the shoulders, shimmy it out, shake the wrists, shake the fingers. And if you want to tap the toes or release them, you can. We'll do the other side. And if you want to keep the toes untucked or tucked, it's up to you. So arms up, left elbow bends this time, right hand to left. And stay here, or maybe you play with reaching around. A great place for like a strap if you want, but totally optional to just reach and not find the connection. One side maybe closer, maybe farther. Take a couple big breaths. And then release, shimmy it all out, shake out the upper body, tap out the feet. And then we'll stay standing on our shins, standing on our knees whenever you're ready. Let the wrists roll a little. And then with the shoulders over the wrists, just start to twist the torso. And again, the arms can kind of hang and just follow the washing machine movement. Wrapping your arms around yourself, feeling the torso lengthening. And start to slow it down. And we'll make our way to our first downward facing dog. So crawling towards table, tucking toes, down dog. Pedal the legs, walk the dog. And then staying in place, but just stepping, crossing right leg over left, left leg over right, almost like you're stepping in place where the foot was on the other side of the mat. You might move a little forward, but you're kind of staying in place, just feeling the hips kind of move. And then start to find a more traditional stance, maybe a little wider of a stance. Just notice how that wide-legged down dog feels in the hips and the hamstrings. And let the head and the neck release. Shake it a little yes, a little no. And then let's shift forward to plank pose. Bend the knees to hover, shins to hover. Don't touch all the way down and then slide back. Bent knee down dog and spring forward plank. A couple more times, warm up the legs. Bend knee down, or bend the knees and then slide the hips back. Bent knee down dog, spring forward, shoulders over wrist, plank. Two more. Knees bend, hips go back, and crown of head goes forward. One more on your own, a little box hovering table. Bent knee down dog. Inhale, plank. This time let's take the knees to the earth. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down. And let's take Sphinx pose. So walk your forearms out, shoulders and elbows, and pull the chest forward. Press the toenails into the mat. Claw the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, just let your forehead come down and shimmy the hips a little side to side. As you're ready, move through a child's pose. It will be brief, just 3 breaths here, but really letting the belly release. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, reach the right leg high, bend the knee, open up the hips, shake it out a little. And then step the right foot forward, low lunge, back knee to the earth. Inhale, arms up, bend the elbows, open the heart like a cactus. Inhale, reach back up, hands to the hips. Let's swivel the left ankle and shin to the left, so parallel with your mat. Right forearm to right thigh, reach the left arm over the ear. So it's like side angle, but with the left knee supporting you. Really feel the side body stretching. Inhale here. And then exhale, we're going to kind of shift the weight back. You could find this knee straight, lifting the toes, or just less bent. It doesn't have to go all the way straight. You kind of sweep the arms back and then forward as it bends. So taking the arms to the left and the right, to the back of the mat and the front. Breathing with it. Left leg can go towards straight and then a deep bend again. Start to slow that down. Next time you come forward, just frame your ears. Unsupported side angle variation. Hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes. Step the right foot back, plank. And let's just tap the knees and lift. Again, lower and tap, lift, tap, lift, gentle tap and lift. 2 more. Tap, lift, and then you choose either plank through a flow, straight to down dog. It could be a child's pose, a cat-cow. It could be a vinyasa with the knees coming down for support. Your choice of how you want to flow back to downward facing dog, and take a full breath there. Big exhale, let it out. Let's inhale the left heel high, bend the knee, open up the hip, shake it out. Keep plugging through left and right hand. And then re-extend the left leg, look forward. It's a low lunge, so left foot to the top of the mat, right knee down. Inhale, arms up, but bend the elbows, really open the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift back up, and then hands to the hips. Swivel the right toes, right shin to the right. Yes, left forearm to left thigh. Reach the right arm over the ear. See where you can soften, be a little softer, relax a little. Full breath in and out. The left forearm really connects with the left thigh to create space in the left side body. And then we'll start to sweep the arms back as the left leg maybe goes towards straight, or the left heel takes a little bit more weight, and then sweep forward again. And just enjoy sweeping back and sweeping forward, moving through space. Feeling the lunge on the left side. Beautiful big breaths. Letting this momentum kind of carry you. Maybe 1 or 2 more sweeps. And the next time you sweep it forward, let's pause. Arms frame the ears. Hold for a moment. Beautiful, strong. And then cartwheel the hands down. Step the left foot back. This time, hover the knees and tap the right knee and then the left knee. And then the right knee and then the left knee. Side to side, right, left, right, left. Keep going, tap right or left. And then go through your vinyasa. You could step feet back to plank. Or you could take the knees down. Beautiful. Beautiful upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Full breath in, full breath out. Let's walk the feet wide. Feel that wide like a down dog again. And this time, bend the knees slightly so the heels kind of point in towards each other and toes out. And then walk the palms back. So you're coming towards a squat. The heels can stay lifted, or you can lower them down and then press the palms together. Lift the heart, lift the chest. Lower the left hand down and reach the right arm up. Expand your wings. If you want to here, you could bend the left elbow, bend the right elbow, kind of like a half bind, rolling shoulders back. And then come back to center, palms pressed, lift the chest. This time, right hand down and left hand up. Stay here, or if you want to bend elbows and kind of reach for your shirt or your waistband, or maybe even fingers. Just feel the shoulders opening. And then come right back to center again. Heart lifts, press palms. And let's take a forward fold. Hands to the floor, hinge from the hips. You can bend the knees as much as you want. Let's take a halfway lift to lengthen. Exhale, fold, bend the knees, and just roll the self all the way up, pressing into the feet. Ragdoll all the way to stand. Palms forward when you get there. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus the arms. And then bring the hands to heart center. Just pause for a moment. Eyes can stay open or eyes can close. Big breath in. Big breath out. When you're ready, inhale, arms up. Exhale, hinge from your hips, soften the knees. Half lift, lengthen. Plant the palms and walk yourself to downward facing dog. From down dog, let's reach the right heel high. Step the right foot forward and a little wider of a stance just because we're going to take a high lunge and you want to have nice balance. So right knee over ankle, inhale, arms up. Let's cactus the arms and bend the back knee, get low, and then straighten the arms, straighten the legs. One more time, cactus. Stay here. The back leg could be bent or straight, whatever supports the balance. And twist to your right, and then extend left arm forward, right arm back. Stretch through the fingers. Beautiful. Cartwheel the left hand to the mat. And play with kind of tenting the fingers like we did in the warm-up, and then lowering the palm. Tent the left fingers and lower the palm. One more time, get light on the fingers, just tent them. And then whole palm or fist down to the earth. Roll the right shoulder back a little more. And then lift your right heel and lower. Again, lift your right heel, feel the calf and lower. One more time, right heel up and down. Thread the right arm under the left. So right palm looks at you as you look under the left armpit. Reach it back up. Again, thread the right arm under the left armpit. Might not go very far. One more time, thread, unthread. This time, as you thread your arm to the left, you're going to spin your left heel down. Let's rise up, warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Big breath in. Lift your right heel and lower it. Reverse your warrior and then straighten the right leg, reverse triangle, giving that right leg a little bit of a break. Press into the heels, reach up and back. And let's turn the right toes to parallel. Reach the left arm up and let's find a goddess squat. You could bend the elbows, you could bring hands to heart or hands to hips. Lift the right heel and lower. Lift the left heel, lower. See if you can play with lifting both heels and hovering, finding your balance. Lower the heels, rise up, star pose. Warrior two, back to the front, right knee bends. Reverse triangle, one more time, stretch all the way up and back. And then cartwheel the hands down, step your right foot back and choose if you want to take a vinyasa, what kind of vinyasa. Do you want to take a break? Do you want to meet in down dog? And full breath in down dog. On your next inhale, the left heel will lift. It's a high crescent lunge, so a nice wide step to the front, top left side of the mat. Arms up. Bend the elbows, bend the back knee, and then straighten everything, lift high. Bend everything again, and then start to twist left with the elbows bent, and then you can extend the arms out wide. Really reach through right fingers, left fingers, relax the shoulders. Cartwheel, the right hand to the mat, left hand to the sky, and then tent the right fingers and lower. Again, tent and lower. Lift right palm and lower. Stay there. Roll the left shoulder up and back. Lift the left heel and lower. Again, left heel up, down, stay there. Left palm reaches under the right armpit. Yes. And inhale back to the sky. Two more. Thread and unthread. One more. Thread. Take it out. And this time as you thread, spin your right heel down, sweep your right arm back. Warrior two. Transitioning into the second side, left knee bend. Lift your left heel just for a moment. Lower it back down. Stay with the legs. Reverse warrior. And then straighten the left leg. Reverse triangle. Big breath in. Let it out. Another breath here. And let it go. And then start to rise both arms up, both heels in and toes out. So you're in a star pose. Really extend through your limbs. And then squat back down into a goddess. Get nice and low. Maybe pulse a little lower. And then rise all the way up. This time parallel the feet and just take a wide-legged fold. Maybe you grab for opposite elbows and kind of sway. Maybe hand behind the head or behind the back. Just hinging forward. Feeling the backs of the legs lengthen. Maybe palms forward or palms through the legs. Any arm variation. We'll take about 4 more breaths. Smooth, full breaths. And wherever your arms are, start to bring them back under your chest to just kind of lengthen the spine. Hands to the hips, start to rise up and open back up. Warrior 2, spin the left toes to the front of the room. Beautiful. Inhale here. One more reverse triangle. Straighten left leg, reach up and back. And then cartwheel the hands to frame the left foot. Step the left foot back and travel through your choice of flow. Full breath in, down dog. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, shift forward to plank. And then cross your right leg over your left. And then tap it back. Cross your left ankle over the right. Cross it back. One more time. Cross right over left. Set the toes back down. Left over right. Set the toes back down. From plank, tent your right fingers. Lower your palm. Tent your left fingers. Lower your palm. And then hover your knees for 3, 2, and see if you can set both knees down at the same time. 1. Choose either puppy pose, walking the palms forward and keeping the hips high with the knees, or child's pose. Just find a connection with the earth. Again, really letting the belly just release. Two more big breaths. If you're ready to walk your hands back under your shoulders and take some cat-cows here. We did cat-cow from forearms, so now you have a bit more range of motion. You can start really slow, and then you can speed it up, or you can add on, letting the whole spine hula hoop or the neck be a little more free. And again, the jaw or the tongue can move if you find they're getting tense. A few more breaths. So we meet in a downward facing dog. So as you're ready, you can make your way there, hips high. And this time we'll cross right foot in front of left, but we'll step forward. So kind of stepping, tiptoeing forward, or big steps forward, but you kind of cross the legs, just feel that crossing in the midline. And eventually you'll come to a forward fold. Take a half lift to reset the spine. Exhale, let it go. And then let's find chair pose. So hips down, arms up. From chair pose, lift your right heel and then get light through your right toes. We're gonna go kind of like goddess, but not that far back, because we're gonna step it forward and back. So like a slightly shorter goddess. Open up the right foot to the right And then lift the right heel again and tap the right toes back. Arms can do anything. They could be opening and closing. We're gonna do it a couple times. So open up like a mini goddess and then step it back. The left foot is the base. The right toes and heel are kind of lifting forward and back. Opening up that right hip. Couple more times, just landing, gently landing softly. Yes. One more time. Open it up, close it back. All right, then step the right foot all the way back. You're in crescent lunge. Left foot forward, arms up. Sweep the arms back and start to straighten the left leg like a pyramid pose. And then rise back up. One more time, arms back, lean the heart forward like pyramid. Toes can really lift. And then back into your lunge, left knee bends. Plant the palms, step the left foot back, down dog. It's kind of like a reset here. Take a full breath in, really reach the hips up and back and let it out. And then this time, bent knee down dog. You can either tiptoe or if you'd like to hop to the top. Spring yourself forward, forward fold. Half lift to lengthen. Exhale, fold. Feet can be nice and wide, or you can bring the toes together to touch. Chair pose, hips down, arms up. And again, hands could stay at your heart, hands could stay by your ears. You could take them out wide. Lift the left heel. You're gonna float the left toes and open up like goddess, but a slightly shorter stance to the left. And then close it back up into your chair pose. Left heel can lift, or this whole time stay lifted and just the toe taps. Or you can kind of set it down and re-lift it back up. Keep breathing. Opening up that left hip. Really balancing on the right ankle, building stability and strength there. Any movement with the arms that feels right or that feels for you in this moment. Maybe one or two more openings. And then we'll stay in goddess and just start to hover your left toes and step them all the way back. Reach the arms up, crescent. Sweep the arms back by the hips. Lean the heart forward and the right leg can go towards straight. Press into the right heel. Rebend the right knee, arms sweep high. One more time, like pyramid, right leg straighten, but your heart lifts forward like a power lunge, arms back. Inhale, rise up. Plant the palms down. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. You can keep it moving, pedal the feet. You could keep it still. Take a breath. Another big full breath here. And let it go. And then let's reach the left leg high. Walk your hands back. Standing splits at the back of the mat. Bend your left knee. Reach your right hand for your left ankle or foot. If you can grab it, kind of kick your foot into your hand, letting the crown of the head still reach towards the earth. And then we're going to release the hand and somehow rise up, one-legged mountain, left knee lifts. Big, huge transition, a lot of balance. Nice. Step the left foot forward like a crescent lunge and then float warrior three. Step the right foot back, crescent lunge. Float forward, warrior three. Keep going, kind of rocking between those two. You could also just straighten the left leg like we did earlier without going into the balancing warrior three. It's up to you how much work you want to put on that left ankle. Moving slowly, finding your focus, a drishti point to stare at. Next time you land in your crescent lunge, stay there. Yes, warrior two, left arm forward, right arm back. Open up. You might need to widen your stance a little bit. Side angle, left forearm to left thigh. Reach the right arm over the ear. Bend the right elbow, reach it behind your back. Half bind. If you want to go for a full bind, you can reach your left arm under, grab for your pants or your fingers, And then start to shorten your stance, kind of heel toe the right foot in. We're going towards a peak pose, balance pose option. Left foot stays where it is. Step the right toes forward and lift the left heel. Right foot is the base, and then start to rise up. Either tree pose, you could just place your left foot on the thigh, or with the bind, play with the bird of paradise. Feel free to play with stretching your left toes, left heel away from you. But lift the heart, lift the chest, lift the crown of the head. One more breath. Beautiful. Come back down, both toes to the earth, and just kind of shake it out. Shimmy out the body, wiggle out the feet. Kind of bounce around, feel the vibrations. Inhale the arms all the way to the sky, and exhale, forward fold. Bend the left knee deeply and peel the right arm to the sky, finding a twist. Roll the right wrist around. Stay here, or thread the right arm under the left, and you'll have to kind of straighten the left knee and bend the right. And then open, bend the left knee again, open the right arm back to the sky. And you kind of switch which knee bends, which knee straightens as you thread and unthread. Just feeling that little twist of the spine. Maybe one more time. And then you can begin to make your way to a forward fold. Take another half lift, long spine. Plant your palms, step your feet back. Option for the Vinyasa, or just straight to downward facing dog. No rush to get to down dog. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Okay, this time the right foot is going to lift, and you'll walk your palms, your hands back, standing splits at the back of the mat, folding over your left leg. Bend the right knee, reach the left hand back. See if you can clasp that foot or ankle and kind of kick into that. Get gentle on the right fingertips, because you're going to rise up as you release the bind. Rise up. Left foot is the base. Right knee, right thigh lift. One-legged mountain. Yes. Step the right foot forward. Sweep the arms back like a power lunge. And then if you want to float your left leg, left heel, reach crown of head forward. You're in warrior three, but soften the right knee and step back. High crescent lunge, arms up. And go ahead and float and flow through those. You could keep the back leg down the whole time and take like a pyramid variation. Or you can float in the warrior three. So beautiful. Nice control, nice balance. Next time you want to stay landing, stay with the left foot down. And let's open up. Right arm forward, left arm back. Relax the shoulders, warrior two. Right forearm to thigh, left arm over the ear. Relax the head, the neck. Stay here or bend the left elbow, finding half bind. Maybe a little shorter stance if you want to go towards the full bind. And again, a strap or some sort of support blanket or a belt or some scarf or something. And then if you're ready, step the left toes forward. Left foot is the base, right toes pop up, or right heel pops up, and then the right toes pop up, and you rise. Yes, slowly and surely rising up, maybe playing with extending the right foot. Doesn't have to look or feel like the other side. It probably won't. You could always try a tree pose on this side. You might wobble and fall. See if you can stand tall for another full, smooth breath. And then release the bind and release the right foot down. Give it a shake. Bend the knees, kind of soften the, bounce the shoulders, let it go. And from the top of your mat, inhale, arms tall. Reach up, reach up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Take a half lift, release. This time bend the right knee, right fingers stay on the earth, left hand reaches up. And you can stay here for a little while, roll the left wrist around. Or if you'd like to weave and thread and unthread, start to straighten the right leg as the left knee bends, so left hand can reach under the right. And then switch, left hand goes back up as the right knee bends. And just play with that. Twisted thread of the needle. Maybe one more time. Eventually finding a forward fold. Halfway lift, lengthen. Plant the palms. Step the feet back. And let's just pause in plank for a moment. Roll the heels to the right, toes to the left. Left hand high. Side plank. Lift and hover the left toes. Bend the left knee and then step the left toes off the earth. Left heel can stay lifted. Wild thing. Shine the heart forward. And then keep going so that you just sit. So the right toes will lift and you're just sitting. You might be kind of off your mat. So you're in wild thing and then you just kind of lower your hips straight down. Yeah. So right leg is straight. Step your left foot, the left bent knee, over the right thigh. Lift the heart and chest. Then left hand could go behind the spine as you start to twist left. Hug that right leg in. Lift the heart, lift the spine. You could flex the right toes. You could point the right toes. It's up to you. You might be like half off the mat, half on the mat. Couple big full breaths in the twist. Let's take one more big breath. Start to turn back to center and just place both hands behind you to lift the spine. Keep the left foot crossed, bend the right knee. So you're moving into figure four. And you can choose how close you want that heel towards your glute, how far away, and that will kind of determine the intensity of the stretch. You can kind of press the left with the hand or just with your energy, press the left thigh away from you. Keep the spine nice and long, the neck relaxed. Maybe roll the left ankle. Couple big breaths in figure four. Okay, as you're ready, just extend the left leg long, next to the right leg long, and just shake them out. Give them a bounce, give them a wiggle. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. And just begin to fold over. You could bend the knees a lot or a little, just fold over your legs here. Let the head and the neck roll a little bit, soften a bit. Another big breath. On your inhale, start to roll yourself up. And then turn yourself back over. Find downward facing dog and move it around a little. Pedal the feet, just stretch the heels. From down dog, inhale, shift forward to plank. Roll the heels to the left, toes to the right. Left hand down, reach the right arm up. And then start to lift the right foot. Bend the right knee, heel towards glute, tap the right toes. Wild thing, shine the heart, the chest up towards the ceiling. Big inhale. And then you're going to stay with everything facing up. Just kind of lower the hips down, left leg straight. Yeah, and then cross that right foot, step it on the other side of the left thigh. Hug yourself in, right hand behind the spine, and begin to twist to the right. You could roll the left toes around, you could point or flex them. Couple more big breaths. And then left hand comes behind the back as well. Just bend the left knee, keeping right ankle on left thigh. Figure 4. And again, you can kind of isometrically or use the right thigh to press the right knee, right thigh away from you. You can make the space a little smaller, a little bigger. Adjust where your hands are, where your ankle is, where your heel is. Nice full breaths. As you're ready, release the right leg, straighten the legs, shake them out, wiggle them out, walk your hands towards your hips to just kind of lift the chest. And this time, just reach the arms forward and sort of slowly roll all the way down onto your back. And when you reach the back, take a full body stretch, reach the arms overhead, point the toes, big inhale. Exhale, pull the knees into the chest, give them a nice squeeze, a nice hug, start to rock and roll a little bit on your sacrum. And then plant the soles of the feet. Take the knees, actually let's plant the palms. We're going to take a bridge pose first. So press into the feet, press into the palms, lift the hips, roll the hips up. You could interlace your hands underneath you, kind of wrapping left and right shoulder under, lifting the hips even higher without looking side to side, left and right. You don't want to compromise the neck. If it's comfortable to stay here and lift left heel or right heel or alternate or both heels, you can play with that since we've done a lot of heel and calf work today. Just play with those sensations. And then start to take both heels down, hands out if they're interlaced, and roll one vertebra at a time towards the earth. Take the soles of the feet together and the knees wide. Butterfly pose. Maybe hand to belly, hand to heart. Take a couple big breaths. And we're going to do a bridge from butterfly, a butterfly bridge. So keep the feet as they are, but bring your palms down. So they're kind of under your thighs almost. Press into the palms and press into the feet, the heels and the ankles, and just lift the hips. They may not go off the earth, they may not go far at all, maybe just a millimeter. Just kind of feel that sensation. Opening the hips, inhale here. Exhale, lower back down. This time take the feet as wide as the mat and just let the knees kind of knock towards each other. And then arms could be at belly, at heart, or out wide away from you, or cactus the arms. Take a breath in stillness here. And then if it feels right to kind of windshield wiper the legs for the hip flexors, you can let them float to the left, to the right, gently. Your head could kind of go in opposition of the knees if that feels good for the spine and the neck. And then we'll start to walk the feet to about hip width distance. We're going to take a shoulder stand before we close. So hands just go to the sacrum and the feet will lift up, but make sure you're not moving the neck side to side once you get there. So you kind of point the feet up and then hands to the sacrum. Once you're there, you can move the feet around, the ankles around, the legs around, but make sure the neck is stable. Just getting one last inversion. And as you're ready, very slowly supporting the sacrum as you lower down. Give yourself a hug, squeeze the knees in when you get there, hold it in. Open it up to happy baby. Hands to the ankles or the feet, press the feet into the hands, hands into the feet, rock on the sacrum. Maybe straighten one leg and the other. Some big sighs or exhales here. The last active pose. And when you feel ready, you can make your way to a comfortable Shavasana corpse pose. Setting yourself up for some stillness, time to integrate all the benefits, the hard work that you've done. I'll give you several minutes of rest and then I'll guide you out. wiggling fingers and wiggling toes, reawakening the body, or making a choice to stay here as long as you wish. You are the sky, everything else is just the weather. Pema Chodron. If you're ready to move on with your morning, afternoon, evening, week, day, month, year, take a full body stretch or give yourself a big hug and loving embrace. Roll to the side. Take your time with the eyes closed to meet me in a comfortable seated position to take a closing breath together. Placing the hands wherever it resonates. Exhale everything out. Inhale to fill up fully and let it go. Great practice, everybody. Beautiful work. Thank you for moving and being with me.